I always put a song on my album. We've referred to them for years as bus songs, and there's always one song you can find on any album. Never Smoke Weed with Willie Again. Tie a brand new bow around the same old thing. Something like that always, and we never marketed it. And this time we said, you know what? This thing's so stupid, we're going to market it because it fits in with what we do live in the amphitheaters. And it was a party song, and that's what our shows are. People start tailgating at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We go on at 9. They're coming in there. We've had some shows where we've had 1,500 or 2,000 motorcycles pull in that have rode in from somewhere. We've had people out there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, big parties, and it's turned into that's my crowd. So I wanted to throw this song out there and market it, and we actually did. Right before we left for Europe last month, I was over there almost a month, we put the video out virally, and I just told radio, I said, it's not a single, but we're going to have fun with it anyway, and I just had Made in America went #1, so I was kind of between singles, so I had a little break there.
We've always felt like over the last 10 plus years, we've always felt like we were making these baby steps and always moving forward and always getting to whatever that next point is. I think that's why we've always been very positive that we always felt like something bigger was around the corner, whether it was just buying this a new PA system or something to tour with, or getting a new van that actually had TVs in it or something. So we recently bought our first bus. And to us, we toured in a van and trailer for 7 years, and so we're so incredibly humbled by the bus every time we get on the bus. I wish that we kept it more clean. That's my only personal issue with it, but I don't know where I was going with that, but here we go.
The song this year.
The last person to have a single out and then release it again and it go to #1 was Randy Travis with On the Other Hand. And at the time that song went #1, I was 25, so it hadn't happened since I was born. It's so funny because the two writers I wrote that with are huge writers in Nashville, Chris Tompkins and Craig Wiseman. And my producer and I, James Stroud, loved that song when we recorded it on the record. And we put it out as the first single, and it just died a horrible, slow, painful death on the chart. And after we had a couple of hits, they were like, what are we going to do for the last single off this record? And my record label was the facet, really. Keith Gale, the guy at my record label, said, we have to put this out again. And I was even, as the songwriter and as the artist, going, I don't know. And they were like, trust me, we think this is a hit. And they put it out again, and very lucky that song was a huge hit for us, went to #1, and won an award for it tonight. So it just has like such a weird path to how that song went from writing it to recording it to it being what it was.
One of the funny stories I'll share with you, I'd written Tennessee River, and that's song special to us, I think, in a lot of different ways, but Jeff was just starting to play the fiddle. And so I thought, I've written this song, we're going to get Jeff, he's going to play the fiddle. People are going to just absolutely love this song. It's going to be, it's incredible. So we were playing at Chief's Restaurant and Lounge in Greenville, South Carolina. So Jeff breaks down on the fiddle, and he's sawing away, and we're doing, Oh, Tennessee River. So we end the song. This girl walks up to the stage, and she's like, where did that damn song come from? Jeff said, oh, that's a new song Randy wrote. And she's like, us.
You can't dance to it.
That's not what she said. She said, well, that's a piece of shit. So I mean, those are things that you deal with, and we were absolutely crushed. We thought, oh, this is going to be something so neat for us, and it was.
One other little known fact is somewhere in our archives we have a letter from RCA declining to sign us.